Now I'm just going to start to be annoying, beautiful people. And then you're going to be wondering, hey, why doesn't she call me beautiful anymore? So this is actually going to be a nice, easy, uh, little talk on, you guys haven't, for those of you who only really watch me on, what do you call it? Sorry, I'm messing around with the camera. Um, know that I specialize with first responder wellness, but basically I pretty much can help any human. I feel like most humans, just depending. Um, so I've been on Spotify and Pandora and a bunch of other platforms for a couple of years now, and on there's all sorts of shows on there. So I wanted to tell you about them. So Spotify and Pandora, it's the same thing. Rock Your Life with Nora Finch, and there's anything from basically anything regarding mindset. Okay, so those are people from my upbringing, my musical influences from the DC hardcore scene, like Mackaye and his best friend BF Henry Rollins, and there's veteran shows. There's all types of different ones, boxers, Tony Lopez. So what I want to tell you is the top ones, depending on what you want to check out. That are, I want to say that all of them are my favorite, and there's so many other different ones on there. Those are just my audio shows; they're not videos. That's when I was recording differently using a different system. And so I wanted to tell you a lot of them are my favorites, but the top ones, depending on who you are interested in. So I said Mackaye of Minor Threat. He talks about straight edge. He doesn't really think of it like a movement. So basically, that's, the not drinking, no drugs, no alcohol, no promiscuous sex kind of philosophy, but not super militant. That scene did become militant later on, and maybe it still is. I'm not sure because I don't totally follow it. And then Henry Rollins's show is basically about empowering himself. Of course, I think he talks a little bit about bullying. I haven't listened about it in so long. He loves talking about his musical influences. That's a really good show that I cry on. I feel like I cry almost every show. Okay, and then my other ones. It's called, I believe it's Belief in Self. It's Coach Chuck Hammond. He was good friends with Muhammad Ali. I hope most of you know him. Infamous boxer, and that's called Belief in Self. And he talks about his mother being his influence, but he has so many great wise words, and that one's a couple years old. All of these are kind of old. Maintaining the Mindset of a Champion with Tony Lopez. He's from Sacramento. Those of you that don't know about him, and that one's really good. He's just really what do you want to call it? Very dynamic personality, but he's cool to listen to, and I love it how he just keeps saying, "Watch this, watch this." So it talks about maintaining the mindset of a champion. That's another good one. Those are the first four ones that are on my top favorites. The veterans ones I love to always promote because those are, of course, for veterans and first responders that help us, and everybody knows one. So in terms of healing, the holistic model, Dr. Edward Tick, that one. I think it's called Healing Our Nation's Veterans. And if you can just even pass that along to people that, might need or be interested in it possibly. In terms of healing work outside of the box. And then, of course, my very first show with Christopher South, the paramedic from Alabama, that was like really I think that was not to say my first show, but my first responder show. And I talk a little bit about why I did a series on this. And then I can't remember anything else off of there. There's just some really intimate type ones. Salvin Chahal. Sorry if I said his name wrong. That one is also really intimate account, and he's a slam poetry, spoken word guy. I don't know actually if you would call him slam, but probably not, because that's a different type of spoken word style. So sorry if I mess that up. Maybe he's not considered slam artist, but that's different. Something I kind of always thought that I would do in public, but I probably won't. Maybe one time. I don't know. It's kind of the same thing with singing. Like I totally could sing on here and be fine with it, do it once and be over it, right? So I just want to let you guys know that I'm on there. Spotify, Pandora. There's a bunch of other ones. I don't know if it's Last FM. And then I need to stop saying a lot. Those are like my top shows that I can think of right now that are always my favorites, and I always point out. And there's a bunch of other ones, Captain Dan Willis, but just to let you know over there, the audio shows, because the audio shows are not on my YouTube. Okay, so I will talk to you soon, and I hope you enjoy them. And there I go with them again. So have a good day, and don't forget, yeah, check them out. Okay, bye.